Jiaodong is a playboy, he is not very tall, and his physical fitness is very average. Standing in front of Charlie, he is half short. What's more, Charlie does all kinds of housework at home every day, goes to bed and wakes early, and has excellent physical fitness. If he started with Charlie, it would be impossible to win over Charlie. What's more, Charlie studied martial arts with his father when he was a child. After his parents passed away, he never failed to practice kung fu in the orphanage. It is precisely by virtue of the one-piece boxing skills he learned since childhood that he could not be bullied in the orphanage. Therefore, if he really starts, let alone Jiaodong, even if it is 5 Jiaodongs, they may not stand as Charlie's opponents. Jiaodong also knew very well in his heart that if he did it now, he would not take advantage at all, and he would probably be beaten again. So he touched Lily's hand and comforted, "Baby, don't worry, brother has already sent someone here. Just wait here. When they arrive, I will kill him." Charlie then sent a text message to Isaac in Shangri-La. "What is the origin of Jiaodong in Orus Hill?" Isaac quickly replied, "The business at home is mainly engaged in jade shareholders and pawn auctions, so the strength is the same." "Did he offend you?" "Yeah." Charlie replied with a message, "I have asked Mr. Orville to come over. Besides, you do something for me." Isaac hurriedly said, "Mr. Wade, please say." Charlie said, "I want you to bring Jiaodong's father to the People's Hospital, as well as an old guy in Orus Hill who is engaged in cultural relic identification, named Yusheng, and bring them to me." Isaac immediately said, "Okay master, I will escort them to see you personally." Charlie said, "You don't need to come forward, just send someone to do it. I don't want people to know that we know each other." "Okay master." "Then should I let people teach those 2 old things?" Charlie said, "Catch it first, then give it to you." "Okay, young master. Everything is up to you, and I will order it." Putting away the phone, Charlie looked at Jiaodong and Lily and said coldly, "They say that the son is not a godfather. I will let your old master come over later and talk about how they educate the 2 of you." Jiaodong said with a black face, "Boy, I advise you to stop it enough. Otherwise when the person I call arrives, you might really be dead." Charlie snorted, "Let the person you call come sooner, I can't wait." Jiaodong wanted to insult Charlie. At this time, the door of the ward was kicked open, and a guy with a face full of flesh rushed in with 7 or 8 men. When Jiaodong saw him, he immediately pointed to Charlie and said, "7 brothers, this kid, help me kill him." The brother Chi frowned and said coldly, "You provoke my brother?" Charlie smiled lightly, nodded, and said, "What? Are you going to stand up for him?" Brother Chi looked at him suspiciously. This kid was talking face to face. He hadn't seen him before and didn't know the details, but why was he not afraid of himself at all? So he tentatively asked, "Boy, where do you come from?" Charlie said, "This city is my home." Jiaodong hurriedly added, 7 brothers, this is a live-in son-in-law who eats leftovers." After speaking, he whispered in his ear again, "Brother Chi, this kid has no background. You can fight to the death without worry, I will carry it if something happens." "Eating soft rice?" Brother Chi grinned and said, "Okay, I hack his mouth off his face, I see how he can eat soft rice." After speaking, before Charlie could answer, he immediately waved to the men behind him, D*MN, "Kill him for me." Jiaodong looked at Charlie and sneered, "What are the last words, Mr. Charlie?" Charlie ignored him, looked at the brother Chi, and said lightly, "Kneel down, I'll spare your life." Brother Chi was stunned, and drew out his ears, frowned, and asked, "What did you say?" "Say it again, I promise you will not survive tonight." At this moment, a roar suddenly came from outside the door. "Little man, Mr. Charlie asked you to kneel down. Are you deaf?" Brother Chi's expression stunned. Orville unexpectedly came.